Hey guys, I'm Artosis, and I'm showing you a little inside look at how I'm about to prepare for a tournament match. So right now it's Thursday, and tomorrow Friday I play in Caster Muse's Narok Star League. And I'm playing against a pro gamer. This tournament is for players who tried to qualify for ASL Season 10, but didn't make it. Now that technically fits me, but everyone in the tournament is much, much better than me. Let's make no excuses here. I'm invited to the tournament because I kind of bring in a few views. People are excited to see me since I try so hard in Brood War. But anyways, that being said, my group does play tomorrow evening, and I'll be playing against a professional Protoss player. He's very strong. He plays all the big tournaments and stuff. Very well known. His ID is Ruin. It's going to be a best of one on Ringing Bloom. So it's kind of a strange map that's from ASL. And what I'm going to be showing you in this video is my preparation. I'm going to prepare for this match just briefly and see how I do. And we'll go over the results of it at the end, anyways. So I had the idea of what I want to do against Rune, but I haven't prepared at all. So you're going to see the entire process of that, which actually isn't going to take all that long because I'm going to cheese him. So I saw a game this season and I thought it was really quite brilliant. It didn't work in the game, but I'm going to look at it and that's what I'm going to use. So let's take a look here. I believe it was by Sorry. Okay, Sorry versus Mini on Ringing Bloom. Looks like we uh looks like we don't have a link to the VOD here, or maybe we do. There we go. Okay. Here's the VOD. We'll go ahead and mute that. Don't want to listen to these boneheads cast. Skip all those ads. No thanks. All right, let's jump forward. I believe it was it was the first game. Okay, let's take a look. All right. So the player here, I mean, it says Royal. This is actually Sorry. Change this ID for whatever reason. Actually, we'll keep it a little bit smaller because I'm going to have to switch out to take notes. Okay. The build that he does here is really aggressive and really cheesy. It's actually a 2 barracks Marine Rush because everyone goes Nexus first on Ringing Bloom. And that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on Ruin going Nexus first. Now, he may disrespect me so much that he actually opens one base, in which case I'll die. But if he goes for this strategy, which is the most common thing that you can see on the map, I think that this build could theoretically kill him. Now, that being said, I do want to mention one other small preparation that I've made is on my stream when I've been playing on this map, I've been doing regular builds like Command Center first or just straight up Barracks Expand. That's just in case he ends up checking out my stream. I don't think he will, but it's a possibility. All right, so already I see a piece of this build that's really, really important, and that is the depot already made. So let's take a look here at the exactly how he does this. I'm going to rewind a little bit. Okay, so it's a regularly timed barracks, and then it looks like on 12 supply, the second SCV comes down, starts the depot. I'm looking at the mini map right now. And then gets off of it and goes and scouts. Okay, this is really great. All right, so I have my Evernote open here where I like to take a lot of notes. All right, so it's just a regular 11 racks, and then 12 second depot start, scout. Okay. So far, so good. Watch on the mini map. Can't watch the actual game if you want to learn because you'll miss everything. See when he takes his gas. See when he starts the second barracks. All right, it looks like second barracks might be on 13 supply. There it is. Pretty standard for a 2 barracks play. So on 13, we go second racks. See what type of scout he takes. And when his second depot gets restarted here, I imagine it'll just be the SCV that's making the barracks. He's scouting in, okay. And his SCV just finished. Yep, the SCV finished and went to build the depot. Racks SCV continues. Okay. Means he'll probably get slightly supply blocked or cut one SCV here. Right, let's see what supply he wants to get the gas on. There we go. So that's an 18 gas. 18 gas. And I assume he's producing Marines here. Now, this is an important part. The probe going up the ramp, this is one of the main things that I really want to look at, is what he does here. Like, how many Marines is he going to end up showing? Okay, so the probe poked up, saw 2 depots, saw a Marine making. And the SCV, okay, hold on, I want to check that again. All right. The Marine popped out. He didn't show his first Marine. Ah, this part is incredibly important. Okay? For most regular build orders, your first Marine will pop out around that time. Right? You're not making a Marine the second the barracks finishes. So he's hidden the first Marine. Hide first Marine. Second Marine chases probe. That's important. Okay. Now we're watching. I believe the academy's been started in the top left. I want to get the exact time on that. Okay, he starts right there. You can see right over here. That's definitely the academy. All right, so that's still on 18. It's really important to nail this. Okay. 18 academy. And that's 1826 or so. So he gets supply blocked for a little bit here because of the lateness of the second depot, but I think this is all to sell what's happening when the probe comes, because if that depot's up too early, you know that they're trying to hide something. So having the SCV finish the depot as, like, look, this is the final production stance of the SCV as it popped off. So this looks much more normal to Mini than if you do it some other way. All right, so he's blocking the ramp there. This goes in scouts. I don't really care about his scout. This looks like he might have started another depot up here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, no. Okay, we see it now. That's the academy. There's the next depot on 20. Okay. Just producing Marines. He's got a good scout. He knows what's going on. There's a Zealot coming across the map. No, it's not abnormal to build 3-4 Marines out of that barracks. So what he's doing now is totally fine what he's showing. There comes the probe. It's pushed back. But he's not acting too suspicious, honestly, with those Marines. Let's go back and take a look at this again. This is actually a valuable moment, too. So the probe pops up, right? Notice how the Marines are not standing here. Standing there is a little bit more suspicious than the Marines standing back here. Because it's fine to make 4 Marines, I think. And it's not that suspicious to make 4 Marines here. Because a Dragoon can come up to fight with the Zealot, and 4 Marines will handle that pretty well. Interesting. All right, just something I want to keep in my mind. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that. I'll probably have the Marines standing down there, but we'll see. All right, stim. Yeah, now his Marines are actually moving out to zone out the probe so he can actually make a medic. If you see the medic pop out, then you're going to be able to defend this really easily. So the Marines are zoning out for the medic. Let me just make a note of that. Marines zone out scouts for the medic. Stim first. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it looks like he went Comstat just when he had gas. Medics. Stat. Sat. Right back into it. Okay. 8 Marine, 2 Medic. And he's getting ready to drill SCVs. Okay, let's just take a look here. And he's at 34 for the supply. So let's go ahead and write that down. So 34 for supply cap. See the exact move out time. Okay, that is a 4:05 move out time. So I'm leave a space. Okay, so 4:05 move out, and this is 8 Marines, 2 medics. Okay. Also, let's take a look. His gas, 136. I think he'll get range. You need 150 gas for that. There you go. See if he stops gas. Nope. It looks like he has 1 guy mining gas. Okay, so 10 SCVs drilled. Drill 10 SCVs. So those SCVs going to be stacked up and drilled down. So that's like at just about 10 seconds later. 10 to 15 seconds later. 10 to, say, 13 seconds later. And he's rallying the Marines, of course. Here come the 2 counter zealots. Yeah, and he definitely, we can see by the gas, he definitely purchased the range, and he stopped mining gas. Okay, so the stopping mining gas is really important. Okay, so the gas would be 150, which is range, plus 100, which is stim, plus 50, which is comsat, plus 50, which is 2 medics. So you're mining 350 gas. 350 gas mined. Stop. This is such an all-in. This is... this could beat anybody. Okay, so his first initial push, let's see, he's got, it looks like those initial 8 Marines, the Scout SCV, and then more SCVs coming. You can see there's some real bugginess going on right there. That's really kind of funny, because that actually cost him the game, those SCVs turning around and going through the egg. You can see just how strong this is. Like, Mini countered this really perfectly, and it was cross spawns. It's just a very powerful all-in that we're seeing here. And you'll have enough scans, basically, to stop DTs with this build as well. They do manage to get that out. And that's that. Okay, so that was the game. You see the unhappy look on his face and the happy look on Mini's face. Okay, so this build order is really, really simple. Not much of an issue here in the actual execution of it. Now, the building placement is a little bit important, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just open up Brood War and check building placements, because what I want is my Marines to be able to go through my wall, but on some of the positions that could be difficult. Let me just boot up StarCraft real quick. I'm going to check my wall-ins, see what they look like. See where my Marines are popping out and everything. These are really important things. Okay, so we're going to go into single player. Alright. Play custom. Let's see, where's ladder? Here it is, ladder. He's an 8? He's an Eclipse Plaza. Lightweight Ringing Bloom. Melee. Me Terran. Closed. Closed. Artos PC. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty good on those. Okay. Now let's go black sheet wall. Show me the money. Operation. Seawall. Power. Overwhelming.
I read you. Right away, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
This is so funny. He's actually, the computer is trying to mine these 0 mineral patches. It doesn't even make sense. All right.
Roger that. Orders received. Roger that. Yes, sir.
It's kind of weird that I have to do that. In the regular game, you don't actually have to mine these.
Orders received. Orders, Captain.
Okay, let's see how these building placements look.
I read you.
First off, we'll
Orders received.
go ahead and... Oh, okay, they have a timer on them, that's what it is. Okay, so we're just doing this so we can kill buildings real quick.
Yes, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Job's finished. Job's finished.
this should be a very easy position. I think probably... 'cause there's a range where you can put them, and you'll still get the decent wall. But this position and this position, it's vertical. Or this is horizontal, rather, sorry. So it actually is really easy to make good quality walls. Here, I'll show you real quick. Right.
Job's finished. Roger that.
So this is really simple
Orders received.
because you have double marine holes. Watch. The SCV and the Zealot are the same size, and so is the probe. And notice how I can't get in, right? Whereas we have a marine, it can go through that hole, and it can go through that hole. So, not worried about this position. This is very, very simple. That looks good. In fact, we're going to take a screenshot of this, just so I remember it.
Yes, sir. Right
Okay,
away, sir.
and this one is the same, you know?
Job orders received. Job roger that. Job finished. Orders, Captain. Piece of me, boy. Go, go, go.
Yeah. And no issue there. So those are the two easy locations.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, this one's definitely a bit harder. How do we wall this correctly? Because it might turn into a situation where I need to lift the barracks to chase probes away, which can be an issue. Especially if Zealots come with the probe, because then you have to be behind the wall. Alright, let me think here.
Right away, sir.
Your forces are
Something
under
like
attack.
this.
Job finished.
Okay, yeah, I think I got it actually. I think this will be correct.
Job right away, sir.
That should be good. I think that'll be a good hole.
Reporting for duty. Job
So let's check. Yep, that walks out, and the SCV won't fit. Oh yeah, this is just right. And they pop out on the inside, which is good as well. This one pops out on the outside, so that's the only issue with this wall. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a picture of this. This is going to work perfectly. Yeah, that's really... I like that. That's good.
Your forces are under attack.
That's a handsome wall. I'm happy with that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we should be able to do the same
Right
here.
away, sir.
And I believe we can get this to pop out on the inside without any issue. So that looks the same.
Orders, Captain. Piece of me, boy.
Yeah, that should be tight all over the place, except for that one marine hole.
Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
And this guy cannot get out. Perfect. And this pops out on the inside. Okay, we have our walls. Did I take a picture up here? I think so. Okay. Alright, restart mission. We're going to do one more thing, which is actually execute and build.
Minerals.
Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good
Not
to go,
enough
sir.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
I have my Evernote open next to me, taking a look. Pretty standard.
Not enough minerals.
I guess the important thing
Not
to
enough minerals.
mention is the timing of the second depot to sell what you're doing.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Really clean mining at this
I read
position.
you. Orders received.
Okay, so we're going right there.
Right away,
A
sir.
little bit late on that. Just trying to make sure I hit the right place.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I read you. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply
Orders,
depots
Captain?
required.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Job's finished. I read you.
Okay,
Roger
and that's
that.
where that'll go. On 12 supply, of course, we're sending up the SCV. That should get there no matter what before probe.
SCV good to go, sir.
We're going to start that depot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Just getting a little bit of health on it,
Roger
but
that.
popping him off while he's still on the outside.
SCV good to go, sir.
You don't want to be annoyed by a probe that comes up and attacks it right away. Okay, so remember we're going for
Report for
second
duty. Orders
racks
received.
here.
Affirmative. Reporting for
Okay, there that is. And it's an 18 gas that we're going for, it looks like.
duty. I read you. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Job's finished. Orders, Captain? Roger that. Orders, Captain? I read you.
Okay, we
Yes,
found
sir.
him.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
Orders, Captain?
Additional supply
Orders,
depots
Captain? Job's
required.
finished. Yes, sir.
Alright, this guy's actually
Affirmative.
stuck.
You
See
want a
ya.
piece of me, boy?
Report for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
And then
Right
we
away,
want
sir.
Academy at...
Roger
Oh,
that.
my Academy is just slightly late. That is a mistake.
Orders, Captain?
So my Academy is actually coming up right after my gas. Okay, I'll fix that.
SCV good to go, sir. Report
You want
for
a piece
duty.
of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
I'll,
SCV good to go,
oh,
sir.
we forgot the depot while we were doing this. Okay, so we actually want the
Want a piece of me,
20
boy?
depot. Okay,
Go,
okay.
go, go.
I think we're gonna
Standing. You want a piece of me, boy?
restart this. I have a much better feel already. This is why it's really important to run through the build and make sure you can hit it.
I read you.
Okay,
Right
let's-
away, sir.
I'll try to nail it exactly this time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not
SCV good
enough
to go,
minerals.
sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, first
Right away,
depot.
sir. Roger that.
Placed correctly.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Orders, Captain. Finished. Affirmative.
Not
Roger
enough
that.
minerals.
Okay.
Affirmative.
right? Yeah, there. We got the 12 SCV coming out to start the next depot.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Move it.
Not
Thank
enough
you.
Orders
minerals.
received. Yes, sir. Roger that. Did I read you? SCV
There we
good
go.
to go, sir. Orders received.
Gotta get him out.
Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Did I read you?
Not
Roger
enough
that.
minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Not
I
enough
read you.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Is that far enough back?
SCV
I might want to put that a little bit further
Orders
back
received.
next time.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Alright, coming up next.
Roger that.
Okay, I found him. It is...
SCV good to go, sir. Did I
He
read
gets 18 gas and 18 academy.
Commander.
Did I read you? Did I read you? Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Cutting an extra SCV here, it looks like.
Affirmative.
We're gonna see how the numbers work out.
Standing by.
Not enough minerals.
Job's finished. Orders, Captain?
Commander.
Job's finished. Did I read you?
You want a piece of me,
Roger
boy?
that. SCV good to go, sir.
Standing
Not
by.
enough
Reporting
minerals.
for duty.
That depot.
You
Not
want a
enough
piece of me,
minerals.
boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting
Not
for
enough
duty.
minerals. Not enough
Commander.
minerals.
Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Hey, we're about medic time.
SCV good to go, sir.
Got stim going.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Medic's
Not
next.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece
Not
of me,
enough
boy?
minerals.
I can't build there.
Commander. Go, go, go. Standing by. Go, go, go.
Yeah, I got my 8 Marines.
Prepped and ready.
Jacked
Did
up.
someone page me?
We're almost 405 move out. I'm
On my
3
way.
seconds late, it looks like.
Forces are under attack.
Roger that.
Did someone page me? I'm on the job.
And as they finish up that gas,
You want a piece of me, boy?
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Good to go.
Did someone page me?
Research complete.
Jacked up and good to go.
Did I read you? Orders, Captain?
Standing by.
Did someone page me?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Jacked up and good to go.
Where does it
Reporting for
hurt?
duty. Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
Need medical
Jacked up
attention?
and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Did someone page me?
Orders, Captain? Did I read you?
Need medical attention?
Yes, sir.
Where does it hurt?
Your forces are under attack.
it's kind of funny. This Protoss computer has like a million times more unit than any any pro would ever have right now.
Need medical attention?
Anyways, that seems pretty sharp. The one thing I noticed during this is that on the way to attack, you actually reach supply cap of 34. So I'm gonna build one more depot with the build. I didn't see Sari do that. Let's jump back into the VOD, I think, and take a look. Maybe I just missed it. No, he stayed at 34. So that's kind of interesting. Because I definitely supply capped in there. Huh. I wonder if you actually have the money for that extra depot. Maybe he's cutting SCVs a little bit. Let's jump back just a little bit in this VOD. Very, very tight on the money. Ah, okay. I understand now. He actually stopped SCV production. Hopefully we get one more shot of the command coming up after the comm stat's ready to see if he picks it up again at all. Yeah, okay. So that's 10 SCVs sent. I think we can actually jump back earlier and count exactly how many SCVs he's making. This was an important catch from when I was going through there. Or if we get to see, you know, what's left over. You know what? It looks like he would supply block 2 as he gets up here. The thing is, you know you're going to lose units, and that can fill in for the supply block as well. Okay, we are going to jump back and see if we can catch how many SCVs he actually has. Definitely not done yet. I think maybe around Academy time he stops. We need to get up into the 18. Okay. Reducing there still. Okay, we're 18 of 18. It's the second Marine that's making. 18 of 26. No vision. Oh, we just saw a Marine making. I mean, not a Marine, a CV making. Let's just double check that. Oh, is it? Actually, I wasn't sure of that. Let's take a look. Okay, he actually was not. So it looks like this might be like a 16 or 17 SCV build. Okay, this is probably the best count we're going to get. One's building there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's some amount under there. Let's see if it scrolls down some. There has to be one in here. So it's 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then he has 2 more patches. Okay, okay. So this might be just related to the number of patches he has as well. Let me jump back into the game, take a quick look at that.
Your forces are under attack.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we're going to call it 18 probes, 18 SCVs. Okay, so we're going to stop around 18 SCVs. Around 18 SCVs. And there we have it. That's the build I'm going to try, so I guess we're going to see if it works out.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
SCV good to
minerals.
go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Roger that. I read you. Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? SCV good to
Additional
go, sir.
supply depots
I read
required.
you. Report for duty. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I read you. Orders received. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. I read you. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Report for duty.
Your forces are
Report for
under
duty.
attack.
Orders received. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Roger that. Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Orders, Captain?
Jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under
Affirmative.
attack.
Roger that. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Orders received. Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Job finished. Orders, Captain? Job finished. Orders, Captain?
Not
Reporting for
enough
duty.
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. I read you. Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not
Reporting for
enough
duty.
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Right
Not
away,
enough
sir.
minerals.
Orders, Captain?
Give me something to shoot.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Job finished.
Your forces are under
Right
attack.
away, sir. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir.
Not additional
Reporting
supply
for duty.
depots
Job
required.
finished. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. I read you. Roger that. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Reporting for duty.
Add-on
Roger that.
complete.
Right away, sir.
Your forces are under
Need medical
attack.
attention? On my way. I'm on the job.
I read you.
Did someone page me? Did someone page me?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Did someone page me? Right away. On my way.
Research complete.
Did someone page me?
Reporting for duty.
Did someone page me? Right away.
I read
Piece
you.
of me, boy.
Orders,
Your
Captain.
forces are under
State
attack.
the nature of your medical emergency.
Let's move. Outstanding. Go,
Did
go,
someone
go.
page me? Where does it hurt?
Commander,
Not enough
Did someone
minerals.
page me? State the nature of your medical
Yes, sir.
emergency.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Commander,
Need
go,
medical
go,
attention?
go. Rock
State the
and
nature of your medical
rock
emergency.
and roll.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked
Not
up and
enough
good to go.
Need
minerals.
medical attention?
Something to shoot.
I read you.
Did someone page me?
Give me something to shoot. Jacked up
Not
and good
enough
to go.
minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Where does it
Jacked
hurt?
up and good to go. Let's
State
move.
the nature of your medical
Not
emergency.
enough
Give me something to
minerals.
shoot. Go, go, go.
Where does it hurt?
Jacked up and
Where
good to
does
go.
it hurt?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Jacked
State
up
the
and good to
nature
go.
of your medical emergency.
How do you guys like that?